Hello there, it's Davy Maisha of Sensual Energy Alchemy. My eye makeup is really bothering me right now, so I should probably stop wearing it for a couple of days. We'll see how stubborn I am. I was talking to a friend of mine this evening, and he was speaking about a female friend that he had who had designs on being in a relationship with him, and despite the fact that he was letting her know that he wasn't interested, she insisted on pursuing because she thought that he was a great catch. And he's a great catch. But he just wasn't interested in her. And I think about how part of the narrative that we've experienced as women, especially as Black women, is that men are scarce. We're constantly told that there just aren't enough men for us, which sets us up for this competition amongst us. Like we're competing for resources, like men are somehow water, and there's a fight to the death. And so we do all these things in the name of finding the right man, right, and hoping the right man will choose us. The thing is that we choose the men. We've always chosen the men. And the men are attracted to us based on the vibration and the frequency that we put out. And to be honest, most women are putting out the vibration or frequency of loneliness and desperation. And that attracts non-desirable men. And so then a lot of women end up in relationships that they would prefer not to be in because they were really just trying to avoid being alone. There's nothing wrong with being alone and single, which is not the same thing as being lonely. There are people who are in relationships who are very lonely. There's nothing wrong with being alone and single and taking time to do you, boo, and work on you. And that's not the same as becoming a bitter woman who says, I'm so independent, I don't need no man, I don't need anybody, I can do all this by myself. Of course you can. You're powerful. There's no reason to announce that. It's my son in the background, one of them. There's no reason to announce that you can do it all by yourself. But what is important is for you to change the frequency of the vibration that you're putting out. You see, when you are emitting the vibration of, I love myself up to here, nonsense men can't approach you. They literally can't. It's you repel them. Your energy will repel the bullshit. And you'll attract men who say, there's something about her energy. I need some of that in my life. But that can only come when you're filled up with loving yourself instead of looking for someone else to plug the hole of your lack of self-love by being in your life and loving you instead. Because being in a relationship isn't about having someone love you. Being in a relationship is, I love myself so much that I want to share that love with someone else. I choose to share that love with someone else. Not I have someone else love me. And when you're so filled up with loving yourself that you choose to share your love with someone else, you also attract someone who chooses to share their love with you. And that's a very different relationship paradigm than I'm looking for someone to love me. You get it? But in order to attract that, you have to really be in love with you. Deeply in love with you. You've got to fuck you better than anybody can. So that when they come along, it's even better than that. You have to be the 100% in your life. So anything else they have is an add-on. You're not half of anything. You don't need anyone to complete you. You came into this world complete. So we have this setup where it's like this scarcity, right? There's not enough men. There's too many women. We all gotta compete for like the 5 good guys out there, which is such a myth. There's tons of really great men out there. Tons of great men out there. So many. There's no need for competition. There's no need. But if you are single, if you're not in a committed relationship, that's okay. It's okay. Take this time to go out, have fun, enjoy yourself, go travel, do all the wonderful things in life. And daily you can ask, for the universe, I'm ready for you to send my king my way. Or who do I need to be to receive the man that I want? Who do I need to be to receive the man that I want? Not what qualities does he have? Right? Because if you're embodying the qualities that you need to have to attract that man, it's already done. Who do you need to be to attract the man you want? Now there's work in that, right? There's work in that because it puts responsibility on you to become the woman for the man you say you want. We focus outward too much, outward, on what will bring the joy in. It's all supposed to come from here first, and then it spills out into the world. I love me, therefore. I am this type of woman, and so therefore. But when we're not doing the inner work, when we're just cruising with who we are, and we expect that a man is supposed to come along with certain qualities and then make us feel special and make us feel loved and make us have orgasms, we give our power away to someone else. And then when things don't work out, they did it to us. And now we're blaming them for the demise of a relationship. That's a powerless victim mentality place to be in. I opt for power. Who do I need to be? What kind of woman do I need to be to attract the man that I say I want? Help me become that, so that when I emit that frequency, he sees me. He knows I'm there. Otherwise, I'm just sending random dudes the wrong signals, hoping that they fit the thing that I want. No, if you want a relationship, you be deliberate about it. You fall into nothing. You think about it. I need to love myself so much that my outpouring of that attracts the man who says yes. I need to be the woman who puts out the frequency so that when he sees me, he says yes. You don't compete for a man. You don't try to grab a man's attention who kind of doesn't want it, and then who's like, all right, I guess, she wants some. Look, I'll give her something. And then you try to take that something and turn it into a relationship. And then you try to catch him and make him yours. No, queen. No, sis. No, girl. You're too powerful and special for that. So there are enough men. Love yourself. And remember, who do you need to be to attract the man you want? Devi Maisha, Sensual Energy Alchemy. Love ya.